right? So again, Mr. Core has some great examples, right? Who's your favorite musician? Who's your favorite actor? People who do the work one time, but you're getting paid over and over and over and over again, right? Mr. Elvis Presley died before the day I was born, $100 million. Mr. Michael Jackson, right? Whitney Houston, all these successful people are already making millions of dollars even after they passed away, right? For the younger guys, maybe Tupac, right? Right? Maybe Biggie, right? So again, that might ring a bell, right? So again, but at the same time, I kind of realized, I said, well, Mr. Mentor, that sounds great, but there's no way I'm going to be able to be a famous musician here in America, right? Besides Psy, nobody else. I'm telling you, that option was out the window. So my mentor told me, okay, well, listen, there's another way. What if you had millions of dollars to invest, right? Let's say you open up some apartment complexes or a hotel, that nice one, Post Oak Hilton, that Hilton Hotel in Post Oak. Let's say you open one of those, right? Every time someone checks a room, every time someone orders room service, the owner gets paid, right? I said, wow, that sounds like a great idea, sir, but I don't have millions of dollars to invest, right? So me at 18 years old, what can I do, right? So he said, this philosophy has to make sense to you, right? If all those examples made sense to you, just imagine what we do in our business. If you go on to the next slide, just imagine everything that you pay for anyways, your parents paid for the past 30, 40, 50 years, everyone that already uses these services, just imagine getting 10%. At the time, I said, hey, that makes sense. I know 10's better than 0. Right? At the time, I was like, hey, listen, I'm going to pay this for the rest of my life. Right? If that's the case, why not just get a small fraction back? Right? If you're going to pay these companies to AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, Sprint, people that are already using all these services that you and everybody else you know already has, why not get 10%? And I said, why not? Right? And then so as he continued playing on further, this is one way how you get paid, right? But my mentor told me, it's going to take time. Right? Residual takes time to build. You don't see any business owner that says 30 days later, oh, I made a lot of money, right? I'm a millionaire now. It takes, some time to build, right? So again, on to this next example, if you go on to the next slide, this is how you create leverage income. This is how you create freedom in your life. This is how you become part of the 5% in this category right here. This is where you have both money and time. Right? So again, just imagine introducing the idea to other people, introducing the concept to other people. Why you gentlemen here are here today is because now we're introducing to a concept where you can get paid from 1/4 to 8% on other people's bills, on other people's utilities. Nice. Right? So just imagine, right? When I first saw this, right, I said, oh, it looks like one of those things, sir. It's like, what do you mean? I said, it looks like one of those pyramid things. He said, come here. So I sat down with him and he said, where do you work today? I said, I'm working as a teacher right now. He said, does anyone make more money than you? I said, of course. The vice principal makes more than me. Does the vice principal have a principal? Yes. The principal makes more money than him? Yes. He said, then you're in one yourself. So you guys got to realize when most people are looking at this concept, they don't understand because 95% of people have never done business. Right? So just imagine, right? Any other concept, real estate, insurance, you look at any big corporation, $1 million corporation today, it's off the same model. Right? It's just all about what you do with it. Because one thing I really realized in this business, that I knew that numbers were perfect, but people are not perfect. Right? So again, just imagine, you introduce this idea to 2 people. Right? 2 will turn to 4, 8, 16, 32, 6, 428, all the way down. Right? So just imagine, what if it took you a year part-time? What if it took you 2 years part-time? Around your full-time schedule. I'm not telling you to quit school. I'm not telling you to stop what you're doing. All I'm saying is, hey, listen, if you're already working so hard at school, why not put this on the side and build a fortune while you're going to school? Right? So this is what really started making sense to me. So we have a lot of people in this room today that have built this example in less than 70 days. We have people that have built this example in a year. We have people that have built this example in 30 days or less. Right? So I want you guys to understand, this is not going to happen overnight. Right? If your friend told you, hey, come down, we're going to get rich in 2 days, it's not going to happen. Right? But I'm telling you that this will take time. Anything takes time. Right? This is just like a gym. Right? Just because you have a membership doesn't mean you're going to be really, really rich. You have to put in work. Everybody has to put in work. This is just like the whole, hard American work that everybody has to do, right? But why not work hard at this if you're already working hard in other areas of your life? Right? So again, just imagine, everyone in this example got 10 services each. We're not talking about 10 different customers. We're not talking about 10 different families. We're just talking about 10 services, right? In this household, we already have an energy account. We have 2 energy accounts from our bakeries, 4 business lines, 4 T-Mobile cell phones, internet TV, digital phone service. The best part about it was, I'm going to pay these bills whether I do or not. Nice. Does that make sense? You don't have to convince me to pay these bills. I'm still going to pay. Right? So again, if that's the case, just imagine it took you a year with an average monthly bill of $40. Does anybody have a $40 bill? Like, what's your cell phone bill at?
57.
57? Nice. You just beat the curse.
That's just mine.
Okay.
I paid mine.
Okay. So probably like 200 cumulative, right?
Yeah,
It's the same thing.
25.
Right? So again, just imagine, in your own house, this is a joke example, but I firmly believe, right, the small numbers have to make sense for the big numbers to make sense, right? So again, if you go on to the next slide, if you get this example done, right, you have a chance to earn $5,800 every single month, hitting your bank account, whether you work or not, month after month, right, while you can be anywhere around the world, right? So again, when I first saw that, there's two people that look at this example. First person like me, 21 years old. I saw it, I said, sounds too good to be true. I've never seen my name with a comma in the same check before. I said, that doesn't make sense, right? I've never seen $5,000 on a check before. So I said, that's way too out of range, right? But again, this next person that was sitting next to me, already very successful real estate person, he said, what's so exciting about this?
Wow.
Right? It's really all about where you are in your point of life right now. Right? Meaning, if you're doing well, this might make sense to you, right? If you're not doing well, this might be your last lifeline, right? So again, I'm telling you, right? This is something that, I built, right, in about a year and a half worth of time. I know Mr. Kim over there, he built it in like 70, 90 days, right? So again, everybody here, Mr. Trent, Mr. Edgar, a lot of people here, Mr. Coy, are really successful at this as well, right? So just imagine, right, what if it took a year, 2 years part-time? Would it be worth an extra $5,800 every single month that you make? I said, yes, of course. Right? What else can we do right now? Well, we'll be making an extra $6,000 a month, passively. Drugs. Right? So again, I saw a lot of models like this before, but the best thing that stood out was it was a perfect model wrapped around perfect services in this time.
Wow.
Right? So again, and at being young at our age, we have an advantage. Right? We're 18 years old. We're just starting life. We got a lot of things ahead, planned for us. Right? But at the same time, you're just about to start networking in college. Right? You're going to get into many massive different types of organizations. Think about what this can do for you. Think about where you can take this. Right? So again, I'm telling you, when you go to our events out on Saturdays, on Wednesdays, on Tuesdays, and Saturdays, right? We have hundreds and hundreds of people, all different ages, right? People who are already in their 40s, people who are already in their 35s, professionals, lawyers, doctors. At the same time, people who are just like you and me, right? People who are just young kids trying to make it, right? So again, I'm telling you, if it makes sense to them, of course it makes sense to us, right? So again, if you go on to the next slide, this is how you get started. Basically, ACN will develop a whole website for you. Right, so just imagine, right, we're like, tech geeks over here, right? So again, just imagine everybody that right, can get hooked up through your online store. You'll get an online store. It's hosted and updated daily, product info and ordering capability, live operators, so you don't have to worry about any headaches of a traditional business, right? So again, this is all headache-free. All we have to do is acquire customers through our online store and show the opportunity to other people, right? So again, why do we want to show the opportunity to other people? Because I know too many people that are working 2 jobs, right? They're still broke. I know too many people that have been working for 40 years at a job that they don't like, but they do it just because of the money. Right? I know too many people that would rather work for something else than not work for their own passion and their own dream. Right? So again, that's why we show this opportunity to other people, because everybody inside them has something that they would really want to do in life, but they can't because of circumstances that they're placed in. Right? So again, I want you guys to really understand, to get this started, cheaper than a semester of college textbooks. I know you guys are in high school, right? But if you guys go to college, get ready, right? I recommend Amazon.com and Newegg.com, right? So I'm telling you, your textbooks are going to be like $500, $600, right? So again, for this business, cheaper than a semester of college textbooks. One time, $499. It's cheaper than a real estate license. Someone like me, I knew I could do this, because again, if I'm making $100 a night at Raw, right, every shift, I know I could do it in 5 shifts, right? So again, it's something that was in my range. It was something that I could do. I didn't have millions of dollars to throw down, but I always think about, what if I didn't do it? Where would I be today? Right? I'd probably be in the same situation that I saw my friends in, that I saw that a lot of people that I introduced this to in the beginning, they said, oh, no, it might work, it might not, right? In life, you guys got to understand, some people will say yes, some people will say maybe, some people will say no, right? Again, that's anything in life. Right? Again, anytime you're trying to do something successful or be big at something, you're going to hear no's. You're going to hear yeses, and you're going to hear a lot of nays. Right? So again, that's why we identified you guys to really see if you guys can really run with this today. Right? If you guys can really see this for yourselves. If you can, right, understand that everybody here will have your back. Right? This is probably about a 10th of our team. Right? But again, I'm telling you, there's so much going on, right, in Austin, in Dallas, in Houston, and all these places that we're able to impact and help other people change their lives. So again, I want you guys to understand, yes, you're going to hear yeses, you're going to hear maybes, you're going to hear no's. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's simple. I'm not saying it's hard, but it's difficult. right? So again, we're looking for people that understand that and want to go out there and go get this. So again, if you go on to the next slide, this is the last way you get paid in this company, right? So again, once you start off, right, you're a team trainer, right? Everybody starts off as a team trainer. Everybody, once they put you their $4.99, I guarantee you, $4.99 does not go to me. If it did, I would be a millionaire right now. Right? But again, the $4.99 goes to the company. You get your online store and you become a team trainer. Everybody in this room started off as a team trainer. Right? So again, everybody started exactly where you guys are starting today. Right? So again, first thing, you want to become qualified. All you have to do is reroute 3 services to your business. You can switch over your internet at home. You can switch over your TV, your electricity. You can ask your mom for your cell phone. Anything that you guys want to do. But we do have a recommended fast track because, of course, do you want to make money fast or slow? Fast. Right? So again, in any business, do you want to move fast or slow? Fast. Right? So again, in order to move fast, right, all we do is recommend 3 services. The first one, get your digital phone adapter called 70 Unlimited Countries. Basically, just builds your business for you at the very beginning. You can demo it out. Good for Asian and Latino markets, right? A lot of people using calling cards, right? Second thing, right, get a business assistant. This is something that'll manage your business every single day, every single week, every single hour, and won't ever whine or go to the bathroom, right? So again, this is something that's very crucial for your business, right? So again, last thing, get a service outside of your home, right? How many people do you guys know in your network? Hundreds. And all you have to do is get your right? So again, you get 1 service outside your home, you're qualified. Executive team trainer, at this position, you introduce the idea to 2 people. 2 people that think this makes sense. 2 people want to make some extra money. 2 people are sick and tired of being sick and tired. 2 people looking for something new. 2 people that want to retire their parents, right? Once that happens, they get qualified, you hit executive team trainer. Now, this is your first payout position. At this position, you can make up to $3,000 a month in bonuses. Now, when I was working full-time as a teacher, I was already making $3,000, $4,000 a month. But when I saw this, I said, hey, if I can make an extra $500, if I can make an extra $1,000, why not? Right? That'll cover my bills, everything I'm making from my job, I can basically keep or do whatever with it. Right? So again, when people ask you, hey, how much are you making right now? Right? If someone asks you, hey, I'm making $4,000 full-time, it's not very impressive. Right? But if you're telling people, hey, I'm making $3,000 part-time, people will start asking you what you're doing. Right? So again, this is something that is very, very crucial for you in the beginning. Executive team leader, introduce the idea to 3 different people. Help your 3 friends earn their first promotion, and what happens is you get promoted to the next position, at this position making up to $7,000 a month in bonuses. Now, again, when I looked at this, I said, I might not make $7,000 every month, but what if I made an extra $1,000? What if I made an extra $2,000? What if I made an extra $3,000? As an 18-year-old, how much would that change your life?
A lot.
Right? We're talking about new Jordans, right? Right? So again, that's what really started getting me excited, because at 21 years old, the only thing I knew is, hey, if I can make an extra $1,000, maybe I can do that. Right? So again, next thing, this is something this for part-time positions, right? A lot of great executive team leaders here, Mr. Kevin Tran, Mr. Edgar, and JC, and Mr. Michael. They're all ETLs here. Miss Marjorie. I mean, it's crazy what's happening here, right? They started probably about 6 to 8 months ago. Right? 19, 18 years old. Kevin Tran, how old are you, sir? 19 years old. Right? So again, Mr. Edgar, how are you? 18 years old. Wow. So these guys are very young individuals, but we all have one common goal, right? Financial independence, right? So again, that's why a lot of people understand this concept. That's why a lot of people at our age are making a pact right now to make sure that we don't let our destiny be controlled by somebody else. Right? So again, we want to go on to the next slide. These are more full-time positions, right? At team coordinator, right? This is where you start smiling more, right? This is where a lot of people are really, really happy, right? So again, at this position, you can make up to $25,000 a month, right? $25,000 a month. I said, that sounds way too good to be true. At the time, my mentor told me, how did you know? You never made $25,000 a month, right? And I said, that makes sense too. Right? So again, there's a lot of people out there, millionaires, billionaires, that are making more than $25,000 a month. But this is something that I could see in my range. If I can do this part-time and make it into a full-time position, why not? Right? I mean, there's a lot of different stories around the company that we'll get into. But again, regional